All right, guys, look at these experts' picks. As looks to me as Mississippi has the upper hand, as all the experts are going to pick the RailRaiders, guys. As we're going to have Czechia hosting the Mississippi RailRaiders today, as they come off a huge win last week, and they are still undefeated at 5-0. I don't think anything is going to change tonight, as Mississippi RailRaiders have solidified themselves as the best team in this SCFSL Developmental Football League. So really looking forward to seeing what we're going to have today. As Czechia wins the toss, they're going to elect to receive right here. So let's go ahead and get kicked off. It's going to be McBotterson on the return right here. So let's see what this Mississippi RailRaiders defense is going to do. I look for them to have a great day. They come out here to 6-2, and it's going to be rumped in the backfield. That's going to be a thing I think we're going to see a lot of today. This defensive line, these defensive players for Mississippi RailRaiders are lethal. I think just like the Memphis Kings team, I think we see another shutout as he finds a man over the middle, but it's just going to be underthrown. So it's going to be a quick 3-and-out right here, forced by Mississippi RailRaiders. As that's going to be Tommy Platt right here on the return, as he's going to take it to about the 50-yard line after a good return right there from Platt, and that's going to bring out this very, very dangerous Mississippi RailRaiders offense. It's going to be a pitch out right there to Jufo Jimbo, just going to pick up about 3 yards right there. Thaddeus Branson's going to come out under center, another pitch out to Jufo Jimbo, and it's going to be met in the backfield right there for a couple yards lost right there. So it's going to be a 3rd and 9, and it's going to be another pitch out to Jufo Jimbo, and that's going to be a 3-and-out stop from Czechia Binaries. So that's going to bring out the punt team. It's going to be Jack Lewis right there on the punt. I want to publicly apologize to Jack Lewis. Had a few technical difficulties last week getting him in the game, and that's going to be a big sack right there. Alec Andrews right there for a huge sack, as he just absolutely obliterates the quarterback right there. And guys, that's going to bring up a 3rd and very long right here, as Czechia is going to come out in a 5-wide receiver set, and they're just going to overthrow a man, and that's going to bring out the punt team early right here. So good stop by the RailRaiders. Let's see if they can get this offense doing something right here, get them alive, as Platt's going to get a good return to about the 40-yard line. So that's going to bring out Thaddeus Branson and this offense as he pitches out to Jufo Jimbo again, and he picks up 7 yards. So good pickup right there. They're going to come out in the goal line set, and Thaddeus Branson's going to take a shot down the field. Has a man. That's going to be Quentin Miles, and that's going to be a touchdown from Thaddeus Branson on his first passing attempt down the field. And Jack Lewis with his first kick, and it's up and it's good right there from Jack Lewis. So that's going to put the Mississippi RailRaiders up 7-0 early over the Czechia Binaries. McBotterson's going to field the kick right here, and it's just going to bring it about back to the 26-yard line. So they're going to come out in a shotgun set, and let's see what we see. He's going to hand it off to McBotterson. He's going to be met in the backfield by 2 Mississippi RailRaiders defenders. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, as he's going to step back again, and he's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked again. Another big sack by this Mississippi RailRaiders defense, as they are bringing the pressure tonight, as he's going to be 8 up right there after a minimal gain, and that's going to bring a 3rd and out and a 4th and long as the punt team kicks it off to Tommy Platt once again. He's going to take this one to about the 50-yard line, and here comes the Mississippi RailRaiders offense. Let's see what they can do as they line up in a shotgun formation. Jufo Jimbo gets the pitch out, and he's going to pick up about 9 right there on the game, setting up a 2nd and short. And that's going to be the first quarter, guys. Mississippi RailRaiders are up over the Czechia Binaries 7-0. Coming out in that goal line set again, Thaddeus Branson looks for a man. He has salami lid, and that's going to be another touchdown. 2 passes, 2 touchdowns on the day right there for Thaddeus Branson, as he finds salami lid, 40 yards, as Jack Lewis' kick is up, and it is no good right here. So Jack Lewis is going to miss that extra point right there. So that's going to be a Mississippi RailRaiders up right here, 13-0 over the Czechia Binaries early in this first half. So let's see if this defense can continue I like what I'm seeing from the defensive line is McBotterson is getting ate up in the backfield yet again. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this defensive line, getting a lot of pressure on Czechia's quarterback tonight as he finds a man, but he's gonna hear footsteps as a Mississippi RailRaiders defender was in the area. They're gonna try to end around right here, and it's gonna be ate up in the backfield, and that's gonna be another 3rd and now, bringing up a 4th and long right here for the Czechia Binaries. Tommy Platt on the return again as he takes it to about the 45-yard line. So let's see what the Mississippi RailRaiders are going to do on offense right here as Thaddeus Branson lines up under the center as he finds a man. It's going to be Salami Lid with the catch right there, getting him a 1st down early on this drive. Come out in an I formation set, going to pitch it out to Jufo Jimbo as he's just going to barely pick up 1. They're going to come out in a weak offset I right there. Another pitch out to Jufo Jimbo. So this Mississippi RailRaiders rushing game isn't been able to do too much, but when they pass the ball right there, just like that, that's going to be Kingston up the sideline, and that's going to pick up a 1st down. And Thaddeus Branson is 4 for 4 with 101 yards and 2 touchdowns early. Play action pass right there to Jufo Jimbo as he has a man right over. That's Exo Cartel for the touchdown. Thaddeus Branson completely lighting it up today, guys, as Jack Lewis's kick is up and it is good. Mississippi RailRaiders go up over the Czechia Binaries 20-0 with 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in this first half of football. Guys, this is what we expect from this game. But like I said earlier, next week, before the last game of the year for the developmental league, and that was a big sack, another sack by this Mississippi RailRaiders team, as that's going to bring up the 2-minute warning. But I'm loving the pressure the RailRaiders are getting on the quarterback tonight as he takes a shot, but it's going to be dropped as 2 Mississippi RailRaiders defenders were in the area, bringing up a 3rd and 17. But so much pressure has been put on the quarterback tonight, as yet again right there he notices he's going to be under pressure, so he just throws the ball out of bounds. That's going to bring up an intentional grounding penalty. So that's going to set up a 4th and very long for Mississippi RailRaiders, and that's going to bring out the punt team as Tommy Platt takes it to about the 40. So let's see if Thaddeus Branson can stay perfect as he hands it off right here to Jufo Jimbo, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards on the gain right there as Mississippi RailRaiders are looking to move the ball down the field yet again. Another handoff to Jufo Jimbo. It's just going to pick up about 1. So a 3rd and short situation right here as Thaddeus Branson lines up on the center, gives it off to Kingston, and Kingston picks up a big gain right there that was 11-yard gain right there from Daniel Kingston as they hand it off to Jufo Jimbo as he picks up about 7 right there on the game. So let's see right here with Thaddeus Branson's going to be in the shotgun formation. Has Jufo Jimbo up the sideline, and he's going to get just barely not enough for 1st down. So 3rd and 1 right here is just going to hand it off to Jufo Jimbo, and he does pick up the 1st down as the Mississippi RailRaiders are in easy scoring position. Thaddeus Branson is going to pitch it out to Jufo Jimbo. He's going to make a man miss, and then he's just going to walk into the end zone for a Mississippi RailRaiders touchdown. Jack Lewis kick is up, and it is no good off the goal post. So Jack Lewis's extra point kicking woes are continued as of right now, but I'm looking for Jack Lewis to do good things in this league as a kicker. Just got to get him updated and get his ACs. Jack Lewis is going to make the tackle right there. Big tackle right there from the kicker, Jack Lewis. Love to see it as a man is going to be ate up in the backfield. That's going to be Hornet Hives on the tackle for a loss right there. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Binaries as he takes a shot over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and very long right here as Czech is going to step back. He has a man in the flats, and he's just going to be ate up right there before he can get the 1st down. So the punt team will come back onto the field as the time winds down in this first half of football. Tommy Platt's going to be on the return. He's going to take it to the 50-yard line. So let's see what The play call is right here from Mississippi. Do they keep putting their foot on the gas? It's a pitch out to Jufo Jimbo, and he's just going to make it up to the 50 guys, and I think that will be the last play of our first half. No, it won't. Get one more play off, just a quick little handoff. But, guys, that's going to be your first half right there. The Mississippi RailRaiders are up 26-0 over the Czechia Binaries. Let's go ahead and just keep this curb stomping going, as the Mississippi RailRaiders will get the ball first in this second half. Salami Leauge right there going to be returning the kick, as he has a pretty good return to about the 35-yard line. So Thaddeus Branson, Jufo Jimbo, and this dangerous offense are going to come back on the field. And Jufo Jimbo is going to pick up about 2 yards right there, bringing up a 2nd and 8. Thaddeus Branson under center, steps back, finds Jufo Jimbo. He's up the sideline, and he's going to pick up a great game right there for a 1st and 10. They come out in the goal line set. Yet again, is pitching out to Jufo Jimbo. Gets a block right there as he takes it for a 9-yard gain, setting up a 2nd and short. They come out right here in the strong I formation. Going to hand it off to Jufo Jimbo right there. Gets another 1st down. So Mississippi just kind of doing things different, running a ground and pound style offense as they use the play action pass. Has a man. That's going to be Quentin Miles yet again for a 1st down. That's Quentin Miles' 2nd catch right there on the day. Big pickup right there. Thaddeus Branson's going to step back. Has a man, takes a shot deep into the end zone, but it's going to be overthrown. So that was actually Thaddeus Branson's first incompletion on the day, as he's 8 for 9, 147 yards and 3 touchdowns. Has Exo Cartel at the sideline right there. It's going to be a touchdown. Thaddeus Branson, the Exo Cartel, his favorite target is Jack Lewis, misses another extra point right there. So this rain and this wind isn't helping out Mississippi or Jack Lewis in this kicking game, but doesn't really matter, as they are up big on the Czechia Binaries, 32-0. And that's going to bring back out this defense. So let's see if we can see another shutout pitch by one of these developmental teams. Is Czechia finds a man in the flats, and he's going to pick up a 1st down right there, coming out on this next drive. They're going to come out right here in an empty set. But McBotterson's going to step back, throws it into dangerous territory, and McBotterson some kind of way comes down with the ball. So they're going to be still on the move as he takes another shot and finds another man. So that's going to be another 1st down, as Czechia is looking to move the ball a little bit now late into the second half, as he's going to be ate up in the backfield. That's going to be Alec Andrews for his 2nd sack on the night. So Alec Andrews completely showing out tonight with his 2nd sack, as McBotterson makes a man miss right there, setting up a 3rd and 10. So let's see if this Mississippi RailRaiders defense can get yet another stop. Loving the pressure from the defensive line that we've seen tonight, and that's going to set up a 4th down. So the punt team for Czech is going to come out on the field. Tommy Platt is going to be on the return, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds right here at the 22-yard line. So here come the Mississippi RailRaiders offense. Thaddeus Branson lines up under center, hands it off to Jufo Jimbo, and he picks up a nice 1st down right there after a 10-yard pickup. Thaddeus Branson's going to come out under center. He finds a man quick. That's going to be Salami Leauge for another Mississippi RailRaiders 1st down. So Salami Leauge is really solidifying himself as a top premier receiver in this developmental league. He's been great all year, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, guys. The Mississippi RailRaiders are up 32-0. Absolutely whooping the Czechia Binaries. And it's going to be a flag on the play right there, offsides on the defense. So that's going to set up a 2nd and very short, as the RailRaiders line up in the I formation. They're going to hand it off to Jufo Jimbo, and he's met at the line of scrimmage right there, setting up a 3rd and short. So let's see what they're going to do right here. They hand it off to Jufo Jimbo again, makes a man miss, has some room, and he picks up the 1st down plus some, as the Mississippi RailRaiders are just going to keep their foot on the gas. Hand it off to Jufo Jimbo again, but he's met in the backfield, and that's just barely going to get back to the line of scrimmage, as Thaddeus Branson is going to hand it off yet again to Jufo Jimbo. Jufo Jimbo really toting the workload as he goes over the century mark right there, as he has 24 touches and 106 yards rushing on the day. So I want to say, I think it's safe to say this is the first time we've had a 3-digit 100-yard rushing performance by any back in this league, and that says a lot. So congratulations to Jufo Jimbo for doing that. He's the first back that we've seen that has 100 yards rushing. As he's going to continue to pad his stats. 3rd and 7 right here. Thaddeus Brandon's going to pitch it out to him again. And he's just going to be met up in the backfield. So that's going to be Jack Lewis coming out to kick. Let's see if he can knock this one down from what we call the bad hash. The kick is up. And it is good. Doinks off the upright. But it is good. Jack Lewis, congratulations on your first field goal made. It's going to take the Mississippi RailRaiders up 35-0 right here over the Check Your Binaries. So right now, what I really want to see, I just want to make sure, I just hope these Mississippi RailRaiders get another shutout, because next week, I'm telling you, when we make some changes in the league, we're going to add a couple of teams from another pro league is going to come and play these guys, give them a little bit more competition, just for a kind of a fun thing. Not really sure if we're going to count it against their overall, but it's going to be a real fun game. If you want to be involved with that, send me a DM. And I'll give you some more information on that. But let's get back into the action. Czechia is going to pick up a first down on that last play as McBoston is going to take a shot down the field. And in triple coverage finds a man. So Czechia is looking to at least make sure that the Mississippi RailRaiders do not shut him out as a man's overthrown right there on the next play. So Mississippi, hey, don't give up a score right here. Let's keep this shutout intact as Czechia is going to step back. Has a man over the middle, and that's going to put them within the goal line. So they're at 4-yard line to go as Czechia looks to put it in the end zone. It's going to be a play-action pass right there. Has a man. It's going to be a touchdown. And Czechia Binaries are able to get on the board, guys. And we have the kick extra point, and it is up, and the extra point is no good. But that puts Czechia on the board 35-6 as they come out in the onside kick formation. As the onside kick is going to be missed, and Czechia is going to be able to return the onside kick. So all of a sudden, late in the game, as the Mississippi RailRaiders kind of lay down a little bit, knowing that they have the win, they give up an onside kick after giving up the touchdown after they was pitching a shutout all game. So kind of a moral victory right there from Czechia to at least get on the board and to win that onside kick right there. So let's see what they can do right here. Let's see if they can do something else and get on the board again as he takes a shot. It's going to be McBoston in triple coverage again. So Czechia is, you know, they're giving us a fight at least. So, hey, Mississippi, let's do something right here as McBoston finds another man on the sideline for a 2-yard gain right there as they're going to come back in a split back shotgun formation. Has a man in the flats, and he's going to be met right there after a very minimal gain. This brings up a 3rd and 5 right here late in this game. McBoston's going to step back, has a man, overthrows him. So this should be the last play right here as it's 4th and 5, 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Going to be a play action fake to McBoston as he takes a shot, and it's going to be broken up. So the Mississippi RailRaiders offense just has to come onto the field. Just going to hand it off to Jufo Jimbo right here. He's going to pick up some yards, guys, but that's going to do it. Jufo Jimbo, big game on the day as Mississippi RailRaiders completely blow out the Check Your Binaries 35-6. Let's go ahead and just get a quick look at the stats. Thaddeus Branson, 10 for 11, 175 yards, 4 touchdowns. Let's look at Jufo Jimbo, 28 touches, 126 yards, and a touchdown. Daniel Kingston with 2 touches and 12 yards. Salami Leauge with 3 and 61 and a touchdown. Jufo Jimbo, 2 for 20 and a touchdown. Exo Cartel, 2 for 30 and 2 touchdowns. Quentin Miles, 2 for 47 and a touchdown. Daniel Kingston with 1 for 17 yards. Let's go ahead and look at this defense because the defense did have a great game. Greg Gates, the 6, who we seen seal the game last week with 6 tackles on the day. James Groff come out with 3 tackles and 2 big sacks on the day. Eatonson with 3 tackles. Tommy Platt, 3 tackles. Mojo Rising with 3 tackles. Jack Lewis, as the kicking specialist, even had 3 tackles on the day. Alec Andrews with a big day with 2 tackles, 2 sacks. Hornet Highs with a tackle. And guys, Odion Modown with 1 tackle, guys, and that's going to do it for this game. I'm your host, Zelly Cummins. We got the majors coming up later in the day. But Mississippi RailRaiders go on to defeat the Check Your Binaries 35-6, and we're out.